Really pretty crazy. Well, one of the top ways to be able to rid them is using our DynaTraps. And this is actually a set of 2 that you use indoor. So it could be inside a barn, it could be inside a garage if you want to. And this is a sale price of $43.98. And of course we have 4 flex. A little heads up on this one too. You get 2 of the Indoor DynaTrap Flylight traps. You get the sticky glue board replacements, 6 of those. You get 4 of the UV bulbs, which are very specific to this unit, and it's capable of catching flies, fruit flies, bottle flies. I don't know what that one, what's a Floyd fly? P-H-O-R-I-D, Florid?
Oh, yeah, the little tiny, like they sort of green. Yeah.
You know what they are?
Well, I looked them up.
Okay, because I don't want them. That's all I know, Peter. We don't want those in our house. Sorry, that threw you. Hi, Peter, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, it does catch all of these, by the way, because I had to look up the flies. Yeah, it's crazy.
Ooh, now, mosquitoes, good one too.
Yeah, it does it. Now, hi everyone. I know that you know how great DynaTrap has been with their outdoor traps, how they can attract all those mosquitoes and bugs, and it does such an amazing job. And I have one, and it works great. Now, I had these unopened in the garage, and for whatever reason we started getting mosquitoes in the house all the time. I think it was going in and out of the back door with our dog. He's like a little bear and he's bringing in mosquitoes and bugs. So they're biting me while I'm watching television. They're buzzing my ears while I'm sleeping up in the bedroom. So I went out in the garage and I got these and I plugged them in, and I'm like, I don't know if I hear the mosquitoes anymore. And what I was able to do, and I'll show you this, because these are the best looking mosquito trap you've ever seen for inside. So this is what you're seeing. I unplugged it and I turned it around, and we saw it in that video. This little sticky card was packed, and I mean packed, with bugs. Now, tiny flies, fruit flies, the bigger ones, the mosquitoes were all over it. It is amazing, because just like the outdoor mosquito traps, it's this specifically designed UV light, this blue light that brings them in, and then they get near that sticky card and they get stuck. It is amazing. It works so great. It looks great. Now, you know my wife, Debbie. This is fully approved by my wife, Debbie, to be in our beautiful kitchen. That Debbie designed our whole kitchen. It's white and stainless steel.
She wouldn't want something ugly.
Not a chance. So she loves it. And then it's a terrific nightlight as well. So we have one right outside.
It is pretty.
It really is right inside our back door where that dog, little Oliver's, going in and out. And we have one in the hallway outside our bedroom. You will be blown away. So if you've ever experienced that, where you have them buzzing your ears while you're sleeping, or you're getting bit while you're just trying to relax and watch TV, this is, you know, DynaTrap has done it again.
And guys, I want you to see, I'm gonna move this one a little bit because it really is pretty. This is actually metal, and it's got a little ribbing, and this is sort of like a textured design. So actually at first glance, you think it's almost a really kind of nice little sconce, like a modern sconce.
Absolutely.
And literally, it's doing the job you needed to do. Funny story though, so I just got back from my brother's. I was in Ohio, where I'm from, all weekend. And in my brother's house with his partner, Troy, they got flies. I mean, somehow, like a lot, because they let their dog out in the back all the time. So we had all these flies. So Troy was running around with a fly swatter. He was trying, and he was obsessed with it. He was trying to kill the flies downstairs, and for some bizarre reason, we had like 3 big flies upstairs, right? So he was like a madman running around slapping, trying to get these flies. He was literally obsessed with them, right?
That's what you have to do.
Chip, if you're watching, here we go.
This is it. Because you're right, you know, so you either have to do it that way inside and try to swat the flies, and you're smashing them against the wall and wherever, the glass and the windows, or they're really ugly. Where we had that little, I remember going to a cabin all growing up in Maine, and we would hang those, like the little swirly little tapes.
Strips.
Yeah, you would pull the tape.
And then you could see all the bugs on it.
So this is what's so cool about this, is and you don't ever see anything. You don't see anything happening. So it's completely safe. But then you see that when you pull that card out, because it works. But look at that.
It's got kind of a nice little glow to it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful nightlight. In the beginning, we slept with it right next to the bed.
Because the bugs.
Right now, after a while, I was like, maybe we'll just move it in the hallway. But it hammered those mosquitoes, and we didn't have them near us. So all you're gonna do, this is what's so cool about this, is you're gonna have one of these cards, and you can see I'm just gonna peel that back, just like that. So you peel that, and then obviously now that's really sticky. That's where they end up. And there's a little channel right here, and it just slips right in there.
That's clever.
And then you plug it in. So when it's plugged in, That's all you see. Now, those cards will last, the sticky cards, about a month. Now, remember, you may check it after 3 days or 4 days, and that might be completely covered with mosquitoes and fruit flies and bugs, so you may want to change it sooner. Basically, when there's not enough room for any more flies, you should change it. But it's so effective, silent, it's safe, there's absolutely, no poisons and things to think about, no noise, and it really works. That's maybe the #1 place for it, is in the kitchen on that backsplash area, and it looks great, as I mentioned. It's approved by Debbie. She loves it. We had one there for a while, but then I moved it by the back door because that's where they're all coming in, and it works so well. I was really, really impressed by this.
You know what's nice about it, Peter, too, is, if you've got a busy household, people are coming and going and coming and going all day long, you just tend to get a lot of mosquitoes, a lot of flies in your house, Or maybe you keep all your windows open because you live in an area where you're not closed off, it's just not air conditioning. Stuff's getting in. If your windows are open, things are getting into your home, even if you have screens up. I don't care.
True.
You still get mosquitoes and flies and no-see-ums and all that kind of crazy stuff.
What's sad is that I'm that guy now. Shut the door. Get out. Hurry up. Close the door. In or out. I know. What happened? How am I that guy doing that? But it's because if you're the one, like me, who's getting bit when you're just trying to watch television or when you're sleeping, this is going to be perfect for you. The great thing is you're getting 2 of these, and in our house, definitely one by the back door and one by the bedroom or in that hallway, because it does make a nice nightlight. Then you're getting an extra bulb for each one. So the bulbs are going to last 5 to 6 months. Again, they won't go out like a normal bulb, but you might see that they start to dim. You want them to be super intense to really bring in those flies, so you can change that bulb. And you're getting 3 of the cards for each one as well.
So 6 cards total.
Yep, exactly. So a great set that's going to last all through the season. You are going to love this. I think you're going to leave it in there even when all the mosquitoes and flies are caught, because it is attractive and it is such a great nightlight. Now, this is a great one.
Oh, by the trash
in the garage. If you're keeping your trash cans in the garage, it's perfect. Maybe even near the pets. I have a couple of pictures of Ollie right next to it. Again, this is not something that's ever going to affect the pets. You're not spraying anything along the baseboards. It's just doing the job. It's super safe. It's simple to use. And I was really impressed about how well it works.
And what about if I wanted to put it in my garage? Because a lot of people come and go in the garage all the time. And let's say you're working out in the garage, you got a lot of flies.
Yeah, as soon as you lift up your garage door and then you do a couple things in there, same thing. It's actually my wife Debbie who's always like, shut the garage, but I'm going in and out. No, shut it, the bugs are coming in. And that's exactly what happens every single day. So then you think the garage is closed. Oh, I'll just open the door in and out of the garage, and they're coming in again. This is the way to stop those mosquitoes. DynaTraps, they're amazing outside, but if you're running around, was it your brother?
It was my brother's partner, Troy.
He's trying to slap those mosquitoes.
It was hilarious. And he had literally a fly swatter. It's a little, like a promotional fly swatter, his little house. And he was like a madman. He was running around, and he wasn't going to bed till he got them all. Like, it was hysterical, right? And so he got them, but that's a lot more work. This is a lot easier.
Exactly. But, he's probably someone like me who gets bit. And if you're that person, this really works, and it's very simple to use. And then all you're going to do is pull that card out and throw it in the trash and put another one.
I bet you a lot of people who camp and have RVs or have cabins probably love this. Because if you're out camping, chances are you're in the woods and there's a lot of bugs. There certainly is a ton of mosquitoes. This would be really handy for that.
Remember, exactly, wherever if you take this with you, when you put it anywhere, it starts to work immediately, and then you leave it plugged in, so it's working 24 hours a day. So now it's working with that blue light, that specifically designed UV light to bring in those mosquitoes. It's working while you're sleeping. It's working while you're out having fun or when you're at work. So that's always been, DynaTrap's advantage. We're going to be catching bugs all day, every day, 24 hours a day. So I would say plug this in, and after a single day, pull that out, turn it around, and just take a quick look at that card. You don't want to look at it too long, and plug it back in. But you're never going to see it when it's plugged in, but it's working.
And it's a set of 2. You're choosing, do you want the black base or the white base? So it's really easy. Black or white, set of 2. You're getting 6 of the StickyTechs beyond the one you get with it, and you're getting 4 extra of the bulbs. Pretty limited quantities on this as well. And still, a lot of bugs to come. We got lots more bugs.
Don't let them in the
house. We're not done yet. Nothing worse, flies on your food in the kitchen. Ooh. That is gross. Okay, Pete, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, coming up right now. Am I doing it right now? Are we doing it? Oh, okay. We're going to come right back in just a moment with our very best value of the day. It's one of our most popular origami items, so stick around to see what that is.